Hello, this is Haiku here for a historic Pauper match versus Axel Bloodmoon. Awesome name, awesome game. Jack Black, I'm just thinking of all the stuff he's done. All right, so a little bit unfortunate here with the both of them being white, but I have plenty of red to balance that out. So I think this is fine in the blind. Ooh, so a graveyard black deck. Well, I haven't gone over my kind of changes to the deck, but it looks like the next Historic Pauper tournament, which is going to be on the 6th, Saturday, the upcoming Saturday after New Year's, 6th of January. It looks like we're going to have Treasure Cruise legal, which is a decision that I disagree with, but if you're going to play with it or against it, you got to come prepared. And I am stacking 4 Relic of Progenitus in the sideboard specifically for that matchup. And it's just going to incidentally hate on this matchup here. Yeah, Torch lines up extremely well against that. I think I want to get rid of it before he can untap with it. I could have A-Dawnbringer Cleric and exiled his graveyard. I just have so much exile right now. Alright. I think I'll do Untapped Land, Wellspring. I guess I can just Wellspring with this and see if I hit something that I'd rather cast than the Dawnbringer Cleric. That's a no. So, exile. This is a mode that's rarely useful. In Historic. Explorer, it's a little bit more useful, but works out here. So Skyfisher bouncing Ichor Wellspring is a pretty miserable play. Okay. Yep. You much rather bounce Synthesizer. Okay. It's gonna be Hellbent here. It's not a big deal since I'm such ahead on life here. Alright. I think I'm gonna prefer to do this rather than get the torch out of my hand. Yeah, he might be able to snipe both the cards that I'm gonna have in my hand. I think getting it down is important. I think he missed too many land drops to start. I picked up these lands, ooh, but they cost a pretty penny. But they're pretty. Alright. Well, if I don't have to get rid of them both, I'll get rid of my removal spell. Okay. If I had the Omen in hand, I would go ahead and get rid of the Skyfisher, but without that, I don't think it's necessary. Okay. So this is a situation where I probably want to leave the stuff in the exile zone. Like normally you want to get rid of it. Okay, so I think I'll go ahead and attack for showing the opponent what I have. It's fine. Just clearing off his board. And then Ichor Wellspring. Or I could balance a mountain and then play out my mechanic. I think I will take this on the off chance that he doesn't have hand hate spell. He doesn't. Oh, and I drew the best card in this matchup. Wow. I'm just hitting all the stuff here. Okay, some removal spells. Okay, can't do anything about that. This will stall out the game a little bit for me. So I can Omen, but then Omen will be in my hand. So it's slightly risky, but I think it's okay. 2 cards versus the discard deck. He specifically didn't cast anything because he's holding up tendrils. No, I think it's too important. So we're gonna Mechanic, bounce land, and get Skyfisher into play. No, I still can't do that because I have to play the Omen, so just bouncing Wellspring. And then okay, this might draw a concession. I only can cast it once per turn, so it's not too overbearing, so he might stay in the game. So a little bit tight here on the white mana. I think I'll go here first. Okay, it's pretty good. Fortunate that I had to take this turn off here. Okay. So Skyfisher. Bounce Omen. Guess I'm more short on black actually. And then same thing, do I want to play this out or do I want to keep Omen ready to go? I think I want to keep Omen ready to go. I don't think 1 damage really is going to do much. So on the first discard, I'll discard the Skyfisher and then I'll just Omen it back. And if he does a second one, then I have Thraben. Okay, let's go ahead and take the thing that's going to exile. Again, proving a little bit relevant here. That's also good. So block. So my captain can trade and then it gets in for 2 and then it puts lethal on board. Seems good to me. Oh wait, it doesn't. It's not lethal because he'll gain a little bit of life off of the... I guess I should have... No, it doesn't matter. I think the way that this works is it will still do 2 damage to the poacher. Just in case I need to get the poacher off the board. Okay, that's a lot of life. Okay, so Cleric, exile, and then Skyfisher, bounce another Skyfisher. Exile. Can get another flyer into play. So after trying so hard to avoid it getting sniped, I think I'll play into it this turn. He's now down to maximum 2 tendrils. I think I got a chance here. I guess I'll get rid of the mechanic since it's not going to be doing much. Okay, so I can't activate the poachers now. Right. Okay. I guess I should do this first. Doesn't really matter. Just to see what I draw. Yeah. Should have done this first. Only wasted 1 mana here, so hopefully it doesn't make too bad of a difference. Alright, so he can snipe my... So... Yeah, so if I didn't cast it, I would have had it 1 mana up, and then, yeah. So, always draw before doing other plays. Alright. So, against black... So I think Relic is a clear one to play. It's got a lot of 1 toughness. So a couple changes I made from the last match against Storm is Hopeless Nightmare. Seems like it's at least reasonable to include as a 1 of, and then just 2 casts to I like the way that it can hate on the mana. All right. So I think these are consideration. Removal spells are probably not the best. So actually, let me cut all of these except for the exile removal. Okay, and then those can kill 2 things. Tithing Blade can get rid of something huge, so maybe I'll just keep 1 Tithing Blade. A-Dawnbringer Cleric, even though it did work that game, I don't think it's where I want to be. Alright, Hopeless Nightmare does not seem too hot versus his deck. Echoing Decay, no, because he can sack in response. So Reckless and Wrenn's Resolve seem okay. Not quite necessary. Okay, so what's the worst card in the deck? Might actually be Cast into the Fire. What does it matter if I can kill 2 creatures if I can just draw 2 and exile? I think I prefer this plan. Yep, let's do it. Okay, it's life gain, evasive threat, and I have one of my sideboard cards. It's a pretty clear keep. I'll eventually get my white mana. Alright, do I just nix it right now? Just to avoid... Discards a card. Actually, I don't think it's that bad. If he wants to, he's welcome to it. Okay, so do I have enough lands that I can keep a Radiant Fountain? I think so. Okay, so this is coming down for sure. And debating between getting the crag down and the torch. Let's get rid of this. It prevents 1 damage a turn, which I'm not likely to stop anytime soon. Plus, it prevents him from having the option to sack it. to make me discard again. That's fine. Okay, so this is a little bit of risky if I go synth, so I think I'll just do these two. So I guess Relic is not the be-all end-all against him, so maybe I overboarded the relics. Okay, another target for if he taps out. I'm gonna torch the black cat. Okay, that I would rather remove. So hopefully I can double burn it. Nope, no such luck. Skyfisher. And I really want to bounce the synth. I'm going to do it. This is a super greedy play, but I'm not going to have another white mana up anyways, so the only thing that punishes is a 2-mana card. Because white would punish, a white card would punish me either way. And a land I would want to clear off the top of my deck anyways, so I can get another redraw with the synth. So yeah. So now he's kind of overloaded on sack options. Ooh, well, that was the best card in my hand. That's unfortunate. Okay, so I got Relic for that. Okay, still don't quite have anything to do. So ooh. So if I attack with both, he can't sack the stuff, and then I can kill the skullcap snail. I'm just trying to think if it's better to attack first or get the relic down. I think get the relic down first, and it puts him in a bind. Maybe this shows him too much. Okay. So let's go ahead and attack. Let's see if I can get him with this. Okay. So the nice part about this is I can torch the persistence specimen, keep my road captain alive, and then either has to use his bushmeat poacher. Perfect. Okay, so let's do this. Yeah, this is fine. Let's let damage resolve. Okay. I guess I could have responded to the draw and removed it. Yeah, before damage. I should have been doing this before damage. That way, if he wanted to sack this, then he would he wouldn't kill my bushmeat poacher. Yeah, damn. So basically, I should have done this in response to his draw. Unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. Okay, get empty-handed. So a little bit of misplays going on. Hopefully it doesn't affect the game too much. Okay. So I'm gonna not crack my relics until the end of his turn, so I don't get hit by discard. Okay. I think I can respond to his ability, so that's okay. So if he tries to bring it back, it can respond. I guess if he has an untapped swamp, he can double play it. Okay, so he can Corrupted Convention me, get rid of one of my cards right now, but then I have a draw step, and a draw clue, if it's a good card. So yeah, so he can get it from me right now. I think the random discard, there's going to be no way that I can play around it, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and draw here. Okay. Okay, do I want to draw right now with Relic? Don't think so. I think there's some utility keeping the Relic in play, and then also having a instant speed draw into a good card. Because right now I'm okay with him sniping the mountain away. Yeah, I think that one turn kind of ended up with this nonsense here. So yeah, it should have been in response to the Butchmeat Poacher. I should have removed. Okay. So I think I keep my Relic in play so I can instant speed draw to kind of buffer my hand if I need to. If he removes my... It's exiled anyways, okay. I was gonna say that maybe I want to keep my Relic. It's interesting that he sacked that one rather than his Black Cat and Drainpipe Vermin. I guess I had no cards in hand, so yeah, that made sense. Okay, so this is just a random card, so resolve. I have this sort of the semi-advantage, so I think I'm okay just kind of not aggro drawing to get to my cards. I like the ability to kind of space out this onboard draw as I see fit. So Butchmeat Poachers may be a reason why I might want to play with Voltage Surge. Sweet. I would have tried to protect that card if he tried to snipe it from my hand. Wow. Awesome draws. Okay. Wow. That's so brutal for the opponent. So I don't really want to Prism, so I think I'm going to Wrenn's Resolve again. The reason why I don't want to Prism is I don't want to put cards in my hand for him to snipe. I guess I could have attacked there. Oh god. This feels really good, although I just realized that I was a little bit short on white lands. Okay. Solve. Can't respond to that. Okay, so I think I go here, then Prophetic Prism. So that way I have a free draw to filter. Sweet, so I think I'll keep both of those. In hand just does buffers. Okay, cool. So hopefully he spends a couple turns trying to empty my hand or a couple mana. It's gonna be hard for him to. I guess he could, if he really wanted to, he could flip his Tithing Blade right now, sack it, and then go. Don't think that's too scary for me. Get rid of the red one. Hopefully it didn't take too long, but he probably thinks I have another land in hand, so yeah. Okay, so a little bit of the clock started. Okay, let's draw here. I still haven't figured out why Arena likes to tap the bogs first, but it does, and it's annoying. Almost punished here. Okay, so Skyfisher. Okay, so let's go ahead and attack. Skyfisher. Lembas. Some scry action. Still have another card to dump. It's a good card. If I can keep it. We'll see. Do have lethal on board, even if he plays a 1-mana creature. Or a 1-toughness creature, I still have lethal. Okay, no longer lethal. Nice. Let's do that back so we can tap out here. Just want to cast this Wrenn's Resolve here, and then I'm good. Scary. Can he get the second card? No. Sweet. Wrenn's Resolve. Ooh, I can do that, and then he can't block. That seems pretty good. Okay, let's do this right. Oh, I can also bushmeat, get rid of the bushmeat poacher. Yeah, that seems pretty good. So I can still do that. If I play this. Yeah. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do this. See what I hit off of this one. Okay. So Mogis, Torch, and then play Reckoner Raid. Okay. Sacrifice another creature. Okay, so it's not this creature. Good. Prophetic Prism. Yeah, I think it's going to be the weakest card, unfortunately. Lembas. Oh, I should have played this. Damn it. Wow, awesome. Just going to have clutch draws He can empty my hand, but he can't control the top of my deck. So I've gone through 66% of my deck. That feels pretty good. Just gonna do this so it doesn't hold any stops anymore. Okay, so resolve, and then see if I can get a victory out of these cards. Probably Mechanic Bounce. Yeah, Mechanic Bounce Synth. Again, it taps so weirdly. Okay. Ooh, I don't have white. Wow. I didn't realize. Okay, let's see if I can get something better to play. Well, white-black seems like a pretty good. So 3 life so far that's been gained by the Sepulcher. Right. GG's. Fun match. Yeah. I don't know how much his deck can really compete with Treasure Cruise, though. If you're discarding and filling up the opponent's graveyard, and they just refill with a draw 3, it might be tough to win. Don't know. Yeah, my life total really wasn't under threat either game. Wow, 16 cards left. He did get through a lot of my deck. All right, see you guys for another match.